welcome to Sense of Synergy channel. I'm Carolina, a therapist and mindfulness teacher with almost 10 years of working experience in the mental health sector. Today, I want to share with you a few ways in which mindfulness can help you navigate this Christmas season, the beautiful and the stressful moments of it, and how to approach them with more presence, calm, and resilience. Christmas can be a beautiful time filled with magical and memorable moments. It can be that long awaited family time that you've been looking forward to for a long time. The joyous surprises, shared traditions, time to catch up with your family members, and a much needed break from everyday routine and responsibilities. But let's be honest, Christmas can also be stressful and even overwhelming. The pressure to get everyone's presents right, to cook delicious food, to make the house look all perfect and cozy. And on top of that, Christmas is that one time in a year where the entire family comes together and sits at a table for long hours. And that can lead to emotionally challenging situations, right? And for some people, Christmas is complicated for an entirely different reason. Perhaps this is the first festive season you're celebrating without a loved one. And getting together with a family brings a mix of emptiness and grief. Or maybe if you're spending Christmas alone, whether that's out of choice or not, it can bring up feelings of loneliness. So yeah, Christmas can be full of joy and beauty, but it can also bring intensity and some difficult emotions. Number one, it's okay not to feel festive. We all carry this ideal image of what Christmas should look like. Everyone smiling, everyone cheerful, everything and everyone glowing with joy and excitement. And we feel this unspoken pressure to be in the good mood, to be super positive, to keep the festive spirit up no matter what. But the truth is, your life doesn't magically stop because Christmas arrives. And it's okay when you're not feeling in a Christmas festive and joyous mood, especially if you've been carrying difficult experiences or feelings of burnout or even struggling with depression or anxiety. So it's important to remind yourself that feeling festive is not an obligation. And this year, during your festive celebrations, try checking in with yourself and being open and honest with how you're feeling. And simply ask yourself, how am I actually feeling right now? Not how I'm supposed to be feeling, not how I think others expect me to feel, but how I'm truly feeling right now. Can you allow yourself to acknowledge this feeling, whatever it is, and to not force it, to not try and change it? Just allow it to be. And see if you can offer yourself the same kindness you would offer to a friend if they were feeling the same way. What would you say to a friend if they were feeling this way during festive time? How would you reassure them? Give them comfort. When you're giving yourself permission to feel without judging it, without trying to change it forcibly, you're practicing acceptance and self-compassion. And those are key components of emotional awareness and resilience. Number two, set boundaries if you need to, step out if you need to. Family gatherings can be wonderful, meaningful, and fulfilling, but they can also be really intense and stressful. Maybe it's that one uncle who insists you have just one more drink with him and he won't take no for an answer. Maybe it's your grandmother who, for the 100th time, asks you when you're going to get married and when you're going to have kids. And maybe it's being repeatedly told and encouraged, or even, let's be honest, pressured to eat more and more and try different dishes and try all the things on the table, even though you may already be full. It can be really hard to set boundaries in these moments because we worry about coming across as rude in front of the whole family or ruining the festive spirit, right? But what ends up happening is that we do things that we don't want to do. We get stuck in conversations that we don't want to have or make us uncomfortable. And we tolerate comments that are inconsiderate or judgmental. But here's the thing, when we choose to play nice and choose to maintain the happy atmosphere in the face of uncomfortable conversations or comments made towards us, we suppress our own feelings of discomfort or even anger. And those things are important signals. And those kinds of signals usually tell us that some kind of boundary has been breached or broken, or that a certain interaction is draining your energy. And mindfulness not only helps us to notice and acknowledge those signals, but also to understand them and to create a space for us to decide what we want to do with that signal and how we want to respond. So when you find yourself in one of those uncomfortable situations and interactions with someone, when you're starting to think, oh my gosh, here we go again, or you're having this kind of uncomfortable sensation in your tummy, or feelings of anxiety and stress or irritation, anything like that, just remind yourself of those two strategies that you can use. Set a boundary. Speak calmly and kindly, but say no, thank you. I don't want to do this if you need to. And if you're not comfortable with that, which is perfectly fine as well, go for number 2, which is step away. So if you don't want to confront or communicate with that person to let them know that you're feeling uncomfortable, or you don't feel confident enough to assert your boundary, just remove yourself from the situation. Even if it's for 5 minutes, that helps to break up that conversation, that interaction, and to change focus for that person and for yourself. And here are a few reminders to keep in mind. Saying no without feeling guilty is not rude. Protecting your energy and emotional well-being from conversations that don't serve you is not selfish. Leaving early without feeling like you've let someone down is not inconsiderate. Number 3, use your breath as an anchor. When stressful or emotional situations come up, it's helpful to have a strategy or a tool that will help you stay calm and grounded. And your breath is one of those really simple yet powerful ways that can help you regulate your emotions, reduce the stress, and decide how you want to respond to those challenging or tricky situations. Your breath is always there with you, no matter where you are, who you're with, or what's going on inside of you. And your breath can also give you clues about how you're actually feeling in the moment. Because in the busyness of the festive season, or even on the day with all the planning, thinking, worrying, and the conversations, interactions that we're having with everyone that we're celebrating with, it can be easy to miss those body signals. So see if you can take a few moments to tune into your breath and check in with yourself that way. And if you notice that your breath is quite abrupt, short, shallow, that you need more effort to breathe, or if it just feels different than to how you're breathing when you're relaxed, it may be a sign that your nervous system is a bit strained or tense. And that can suggest that it may be a good time to take a break, reset and recharge a little bit. If you feel like things are getting too much, follow this very simple and short practice to help you regulate your nervous system and how you're feeling. So first, just take yourself away for a moment. whether that's to another room where it may be a bit quieter, maybe go for a walk, or maybe even just escape to a bathroom just for a few minutes. No one needs to know what you're doing, but for your own comfort and for your own energy levels, this can really help you to come back to that festive mood and celebrations with more calm and presence. So when you find that place when you can focus fully on yourself just for a few minutes, take 10 slow and deep breaths, breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5. A very simple to remember ratio. So remember to control your breath. So make those 10 breaths really intentional, on purpose, using your attention and awareness to really stay with the breath all the way when you're breathing in and all the way when you're breathing out. And as you're doing that, just notice the sensation of the chest moving up and down or your belly moving up and down. It may help you to close your eyes if you want to. It's fine if you don't. And just spend those few seconds, few minutes, just breathing intentionally. And just notice how your mind may feel just a little more clearer and your body more relaxed. Maybe some of that tension was let go of. And that's it. Such a simple and short regulation practice can help you come back to those maybe challenging interactions without letting them escalate into conflicts, arguments, or something really unpleasant. Or just for your own internal sense of peace, or being able to enjoy the festive time despite some stressful situations or interactions that you may have had. Your breath can be an anchor that can help you during this festive time and outside of it. I hope that this video helped you to feel more prepared for how to navigate those more stressful, challenging moments during the festive season and how you can look after your own well-being during that time. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos about mindfulness. I'm wishing you a merry, joyful, mindful Christmas filled with presence and self-compassion. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.